88.9 Pillar FM. It is time for us to give you news outside the world of sports. Welcome to Outside the Arena Reloaded. My name is Anthony Beketeremo, and we start off this morning by informing you that Nigeria's Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, last night recorded the highest number of fresh COVID-19 cases in the country. This was confirmed by the Nigeria Center for Disease Control, NCDC. The agency said Abuja recorded 102 cases, while Lagos had 100 cases. It also confirmed that the country recorded 12 deaths in the last 24 hours relating from complications around COVID-19. Currently, Nigeria has a total of 37,255 confirmed cases and 801 deaths since the pandemic broke. A full breakdown of last night's fresh cases as follows. The FCT led with 102 cases. Lagos had 100. Plateau had 52. Kwara had 50. Abia had 47. There were 35 cases in Kaduna. Benue had 34. Oyo 26. Ebonyi 24. Kano 16. Niger State had 15. Anambra had 14. Gombe 12. Edo 11. River State had 6. Nasarawa State had 5. Delta 5. Borno 3. Enugu 2. Bauchi 2. And there was one new case in Kebbi State. We're still outside the arena on Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM. Let's also inform you this morning that no fewer than 100 motorists have been arrested by operatives of the Ekiti State Traffic Management Agency as the state begins enforcement of mandatory use of face masks to combat the spread of COVID-19. The State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, Wale Fapongda, had last Friday announced that commuters, commercial motorcyclists, and other sections of the citizenry who refused to put on face masks or carry any violator from June 20 will be arrested and prosecuted. Commencing at the enforcement of the order for motorists only yesterday, the General Manager of the agency, talking about the Traffic Management Agency of Ekiti State, Chief Femi Olarinwaju, who led the traffic agency's operatives during the operation, said over 100 offenders were arrested in the first day of the enforcement. And we can also tell you this morning that there was a lot of confusion in Abeokuta, the capital of Ogun State, on Monday when a man identified as Fatai Salami drank an insecticide known as Sniper and died inside the premises of the Ogun State Traffic Compliance and Enforcement Corps, talking about the one they call Trace. Salami was allegedly asked to pay a fine of 215,000 for violating the COVID-19 law in Ogun State. It was also reported that Salami's truck was seized by officials of Trace and has been in their custody for 5 days over the alleged 215,000 naira fine. The deceased truck was seized by the officials from his driver in Abeokuta on Thursday for flouting the social distancing rule and also for failure to use face masks. And sadly, the man killed himself in the office of the Traffic Compliance Enforcement Corps, Trace, in Abeokuta. Let's also tell you that a man has been arrested for allegedly keeping 15 children tied in chains in Suleja local government area of Niger State. Police have confirmed. In a statement, the Niger State Police Command spokesperson, Wasiu Abiodun, said the children were between 2 and 10 years of age and were kept by a 46-year-old man under the guise of running an Almajiri school. Almajiri is a system of Islamic education practice in northern Nigeria, and Abiodun said the children were all tied up by their legs with 3 strong chains and were found in the most dehumanizing conditions. Given the news from outside the arena, let's give you this one because the governor of Ebonyi State, David Umahi, has sacked over 1,000 aides from 350 local government areas, liaison offices in the state. And he says it is official. In a report by the news, of course, in a report, this was disclosed by the governor of Ebonyi State, talking about Umahi. It was disclosed last night during a virtual swearing in of some special assistants and caretaker chairmen of local government areas. This was disclosed by the governor last night during a virtual meeting. The categories of sacked aides include technical assistants, senior technical assistants, and executive assistants. According to Mahi, the aides of the Ebonyi State government were relieved of their jobs over their non-performance and will take effect on August the 1st, 2020. Let's go overseas. Let's go to Ghana, where the Kasoa District Police Commander has confirmed the shooting of a Nigerian. The Nigerian was shot dead. The Nigerian is known as Precious in the Gomua Bokuban in the central region of Ghana. Superintendent Samuel Odema said the shot was fired in an attempt to defend the patrol team on ground from the victim. Narrating the incident, he said the police received intelligence reports that a man in possession of a machete had ran amok and was threatening to slash anyone who came his way. Therefore, a patrol team was dispatched to engage him. Precious, now deceased, pursued the police officers in their defense. They returned fire and they shot him, and he subsequently died from the gun wound. Superintendent Odame, however, refused to disclose where the bullet hit the deceased Nigerian, explaining that it could jeopardize his post-mortem. And finally, we can inform you that the WHO, the World Health Organization, has warned of rising coronavirus cases in sub-Saharan Africa. The WHO said there was a continued acceleration of COVID-19 transmission in sub-Saharan Africa. The organization's emergency chief, Michael Ryan, said it was happening in South Africa and may unfortunately be a precursor and a warning for what would happen in the rest of Africa. The WHO also said that South Africa had increased, COVID-19 cases had increased by 30% in the past week. Kenya had also increased by the past week by 31%, Madagascar 50%, Zambia 50%, 57%, and Namibia 69%. Africa last night reported 597,223 confirmed COVID-19 cases as of last night, and it included 9,691 deaths. That's according to statistics from the WHO. The Arena on Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM. We've reached that point when we open the phone lines, we ask a question, and indeed you give us your response via feedback. You can do it via social media, Facebook to be precise. Sports Radio Brila FM is our page address. You can also call in via the phone. In Nigeria these days, shops, supermarkets, malls, private places, public places, you see different signs. No face masks, no entry. It is very, very common as people continue to try as much as possible to curb the spread of COVID-19. They refuse you entry once you cannot provide a face mask, or once you're not wearing a face clothing or a face mask. But I want to take it one step further. Should the Nigerian police now be allowed to arrest people who do not wear face masks? You go to a public place, you cannot enter because you're not observing protocol, COVID-19 protocol. You're not wearing a mask. They say don't enter. Don't enter. They put it at the gate and they will not allow you to enter. Should they take it one step further? Maybe the police should start arresting people as we try as much as possible to contain COVID-19. They flagged on something similar in Ekiti State, where people have been arrested for not wearing masks. Should it be official? Police, should they be empowered to start arresting people now? That's my question this morning as we continue to look outside the arena. 0700000889. Those are the numbers to call this morning as we look outside the arena on Sports Radio. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning to you.
My name is Promise.
Okay, Promise. Let's hear you, Promise.
Well, you should be arresting people of not wearing face masks.
Okay. Why?
Thank you very much.
Why should they be arresting them?
Because many people, they ready to hear war. Many people ready to hear war. They try to know as the east country will take better. Some people they try to spoil the country. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you very much. Should the Nigerian police be empowered? Should they be arresting people now? Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good morning. Good morning to you.
My name is Ademini.
Okay, go on.
If you time of mask that you are taking off, quite okay. You can say if you are not using mask. But you know, when anything you say Nigeria police, they will take it more dagger. It will be more difficult for people. And you know the way the situation is in Nigeria now. We are not seeing people walking around. So, like people like me now, never eat this money. So you see the police now comes to arrest you because of mask. Before you know now, if now 1 naira there's only you collect, then you turn it to another thing. You understand? So quite okay, it's good for you, but at least
they should not involve police.
No.
Okay.
The way you speak like this, things are going stronger for everybody.
Okay. Thank you very much. Says that they should not involve the police. Of course, in Ekiti State, for instance, they have started an operation. Operatives of the Ekiti State Traffic Management Agency indeed started an operation. They are enforcing it. It has to be mandatory, the use of face covering, face mask, as they try to combat the spread of COVID-19. On the first day, over 100 motorists were arrested. Remember, only last week, the government in Ekiti said people will be arrested and they will be prosecuted for not wearing face mask. Should they go one step further and tell police, police, you to enter the catching people? Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning. You are speaking with Alex.
Okay, should offenders be arrested now by police? If people don't wear face mask.
I heard on the radio the other day that the governor of Lagos State has made it a crime if you don't have a...
Should police be arresting people now?
I should say police should arrest, but if you give Nigerian police one step, they take 10 miles. If they should arrest, they arrest you if you don't put on the face mask. But in time to arrest you, even with the face mask, they will tell you some other things. The quality of face mask is supposed to be using. This is not the one. They find something that will arrest you because they put them to arrest people on face mask. If really, because we, let me ask myself, we don't used to hear when they give us one. Stop spreading this thing. Try to protect yourself. It is ourselves that they are talking about. It's not the government. Protect yourself from contacting disease. Use your face mask. If you don't use it, then the police has the right to arrest you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Should the Nigerian police be authorized to arrest people for not wearing face masks, especially in public places? Should that be the case? Should we go that way? Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. This is Happily speaking.
Okay.
Yeah, this is a good idea, but I suggested that police should not be involved in this kind of a matter because I know they'll turn it another thing.
Okay.
They will arrest people and tell them that either their face mask is dirty or any other thing. They will not follow the rules in order to make money. In fact,
So they should not involve police in any way.
Yes, I went to police station sometime last month. I went there. This is even one policeman wearing face mask. Themselves, they're supposed to enforce the law. But if you go there, see a different thing. So I don't suppose police should be involved at all for this type of a thing.
Of course, in Ekiti State, those enforcing the use of face masks are, of course, not policemen. They are not policemen enforcing it. But then we're asking you, since people are not complying, should offenders be arrested? Ekiti, of course, have launched something, the Ekiti State Traffic Management Agency. In Lagos, they call it LASMA. In Ekiti, they call it, of course, it is AKSTMA. That's what they call it in that part of town. And in Ogun State, for instance, they call it TRACE. They call it TRACE. Somebody took his life only yesterday because he got arrested and was fined for 215,000. Should the police be also involved? Should they now be arresting as well? Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Tobanga.
I greet you.
And educate the talk.
Educate. Should police arrest people for not wearing masks?
I bet they never even enforce the law. Police don't dey harass for cocoa. They don't dey collect money. Let them not try. I beg. Police no be the thing where they send them now. Where they go to work. Let them not try. And cocoa. They don't dey arrest people for nothing.
Okay. Sports Radio 88.9 FM in Nigeria. It's of course common for shops, supermarkets. You go there, even hospitals. They will not allow you to enter. They'll say, "Where's your mask? We are going to wear it." They'll turn you back. Should it be a crime? Should it be the responsibility of policemen to arrest people not wearing masks? Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, morning. This is Kingsley Onyebuchi.
Kingsley Onyebuchi, let's hear you. We're outside the arena.
Okay. Yeah, I'm happy for that question. You people know Nigerian police, you know what they can do. To my own suggestion, government, local government, state government knows what to do. If the last man can start from drivers, just start packing any driver that picks someone, any passenger that does not pick will cover face masks. He pack that and arrest the driver. Because it is the duty of the driver to say, if you don't have your face mask, don't enter my vehicle. If they try to 1 to 2 bus stops, you see everybody will pick courage. Let them start from vehicles. The police must not involve from this. Before we started hearing a bad news of shooting. Or no shooting. Please, thank you.
Okay. Of course, contributions there. Don't involve the police. So it may be a good idea to arrest people, offenders, but don't involve the police. Let's not have stories that may touch. Still your frequency of champions. Sports Radio 88.9 FM. We gave you information from Ekiti State and information from Abeokuta, of course, Ogun State, where there was confusion only yesterday when a man identified as Fatai Salami drank insecticide. Arrest or no arrest because of the use of face masks, and then he was fined for 215,000 naira. He couldn't pay and he committed suicide right there in the premises of the Ogun State Traffic Compliance and Enforcement Corps, the one they call TRACE. In Ekiti State, we're told that on the first day of enforcement, no fewer than 100 motorists were arrested by operatives of the Ekiti State Traffic Management Agency. They were not wearing face masks. Should it now be the responsibility of the police to enforce this law? We are trying as much as possible to control the spread of COVID-19. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning to you. Okay, let's hear you.
We are asking whether they should involve the police.
Yes, should police start arresting people?
But police are the ones responsible for keeping the laws now. But it's only unfortunate that here they are doing the opposite. When they are supposed to do the right thing, they are not doing it. There's no substitution for the police, but I just hope and pray that they will be properly reorientated. But even at that, they will still do what their consciences tell them. Which is not good at all. Police are supposed to be our friends, but in Nigeria they are enemies. That's my take this morning, my brother. Good morning.
Okay, police is actually your friend. That is the common mantra when it comes to the Nigerian police force. They tell you the Nigerian police is your friend. We'll talk about that mantra another time, another day. But let's talk about this one. This very one. Should police be involved? It looks like people are finding it difficult to maintain that instruction, that rule of social distancing and wearing face masks. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Hello.
What's your name?
Good morning. Good morning. My name is Tola.
Okay, Tola, good for you to join us this morning. Let's hear you.
I'm calling from...
no need for location. Just your contribution, please.
Okay. My contribution is that it's good to allow police to arrest because we Nigerians, we are stubborn, we know the yellow. Even though in my working place, some of them are still telling me that it's a lie. There is nothing like COVID-19 in Nigeria. So as you can see, let them allow police to arrest, because to arrest and let give police order to sell that nose mask for them. Maybe it's 2,000 naira. That is their thing. So if they can pay 2,000 naira to buy what they're supposed to buy with 100 naira, so next time they will have to go out with it. So that's my contribution for it.
Okay, Sports Radio 88.9 Bula FM is still the station. And indeed, we're looking outside the arena. We're looking at how to control the spread of COVID-19. Some states in Nigeria already, of course, have made it mandatory. You can't enter some offices. You can't enter some public places until you're wearing a mask. But should they take it one step further by empowering the police? Oh yeah, arrest this person. This is an offender. Arrest. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
What's your name?
My name is Arinze.
Arinze, you're my final caller this morning. Let's hear you.
Yeah. Please, the face mask issue. I think they should do that, because some people are not complying. Hello?
I can hear you. Go on.
Yeah, some people are not complying. And the motorists too. They are not helping matters. You see some motor carrying 4 some more than 4 sets. So they should look into it. I think it's very right. Let police take over the face mask issue.
Okay. Thank you very, very much, Arinze. With that contribution, we've come to the end of today's session. It's been, of course, a journey all the way from 6 a.m. We've come to termination point. I must say a big, big thank you to you out there, fans of Sports Radio 88.9 Bula FM, for being a part of our morning, from social media to the busy phone lines. Thank you very, very much. And to the crew who made this morning tick. Ifeanyi Chukwu Udeze, the birthday boy, happy birthday to you once again. Sharafa Akoni Bello played his own part. He took care of the console. What about Josh Ike Okolie? He took care of social media. Passes in swingers that came all the way. Long ones from Mohamed Saliu. Of course, Yinka Oyedele played a part this morning. And we thank you, all of you, for being a part of our morning. My name is Anthony Beke Deremo. We'll do it again, same time, same station, only on Sports Radio 88.9 Bula FM. We're one station, and we're too much for one nation. Stay safe, wear your mask, use your sanitizer, wash your hands, do social distancing, try as much as possible to stay safe. That's my word to you as I sign out. I will go for a break. When we come back, it will be time for us to navigate with ID Enang. Don't touch it. The action is always here on Bula FM.
Every day, identify your station. 88.9 Bula FM.
Get motivated, get inspired, get lifted, get involved. Transform your potential to make that decision today. Corporate Shepherds presents Navigate with ID, airing weekdays on this station at 11:55 a.m. For updates, please follow ID on Twitter and Instagram at IDNN.